Yo, champions. Got the morning boy sea going. Oh, truck's gonna run over us. Feeling the burn in the calf muscles, tell you what. I've done nothing but walk for the last forever. Need to do some stretches, I think. Getting old, lads. So I hope everyone enjoyed Lyle's live stream. I came in for the second 2/3 of it. Here's our this is our listen to it. It's also tactile, so if you're blind you can feel it. It buzzes, and you can also feel which direction the arrow is. And it makes that noise. Museum of Sydney up there. I wanted to go there yesterday, but we ran out of time. I might have a look today. We've got some time to kill until about early arvo. So I might cross over. Nice old building. Everyone's out for their morning jog. Have I missed it? Missed it. Oh, no, got it. Be a good boy and press the button. Could just walk across. You can see here the street signs too. They've got braille on them, so you can tell where you are. Morning, Mum. That's us. There's the Intercontinental. I think I did a quote years ago for a joinery job there. I never went ahead with. Too expensive, apparently. The Intercontinental in Sydney. Too expensive. Righto. So a little bit after sunrise, but I thought I'll have a bit more light to play with then. Now, we cross over here. Across the road's the Conservatorium of Music. That's that castle-looking building over there. Go have a closer look. Shitbox cars with loud exhausts are a thing here too. I think they're a thing everywhere in the world. Young men seeking individualism and whatnot. Bing bing. Poor little bikes, they always get treated like poop. Well, the gardens have been watered, sprinklers have gone off. Pretty cool this morning. I think it feels like it's around 7 or 8 degrees. Didn't look at the weather this morning, so I'm not sure what it is exactly. So they often have recitals and stuff here. Should get here to see something one day. This is where the real musicians hang out, not us hacks. This is the stuff that makes me feel like I'm eating clag paste up the back of the classroom, seeing these people play. Yeah, looks like a castle. How were the perfume levels on last night's walk? Significant. So you look here, sort of at the edge of the city over there in the distance. You can just see the edge of Harbour Bridge, two flags poking up. Just to get your bearings. The Opera House is just over to our right. You see it from here? Oh yeah, you can see it. You can see the tips of the Opera House there, behind that palm tree. I haven't got the zoom lens on at the moment, I've got the ultra wide. Oh, ibis having a root. Even out here there's some cool stuff. So Mum is in the chat. She can fill us in with all the both botanical and colloquial names for these plants as we see them. That's your job, Mum. You've got to tell everyone what the plants are. We're on Gadigal country. So here's the map. We are here. Where are we going to go? Camellia Garden. We went off to the left and around this way yesterday. Oh, sorry, around this way. So might go right. So hook a right down here. And this is actually, we went to this thing yesterday, which is where the cafe, and they've got like a greenhouse down there. But we might go to the Camellia Garden because they'll be flowering at the moment. Flower in winter. We'll stick to the paths. Beautiful morning, bit of cloud cover. Would have been pretty spectacular when the sun came up. Although there's some distant cloud over there, so maybe not. It's the roses. Imagine coming down here for your lunch break off work. It's a lot nicer than Emu Plains, I'll tell you that much. G'day Mark, how you going, legend? Got a bit of rosemary there. Rosemary grows everywhere. Let's go up here. that way. Oh, that just goes up the stairs. G'day BC Electronics, how you going, legend? Oh, so you see the birds down there? They're ibis, but everyone around here calls them bin chickens. And you can walk right up to them with the camera and they don't give a shit. Ah, this is where I was yesterday. I think the map showed that. I wonder if the cafe's open. Sounds like someone's moving tables. Could cheat and get a pre-coffee before I bring Shell her coffee. Smell something cooking. So they've got a greenhouse in here, which when they're open later, if we've still got some battery, I'll try and take you in for a tour. The lady that was in there yesterday was really good. She gave us a bit of a history of the place and who's involved. You can tell they're real passionate about their jobs. Australian rainforest. Got some greenhouses and stuff down there. Look like almost classrooms over there too. I suppose for the botanists. Pretty crazy that we're right in the middle of Sydney. You can hear the traffic off in the distance, but it's not that loud. It's pretty quiet in here. I'll go find the rainbow lorikeets. I can hear them from here. I'll put the zoom lens on, see if we can zoom in on a few. So peaceful in here. Here we are. We went up that way yesterday. We'll go right down here today. Almost reminds me of being in Japan. Different plants obviously, but just how this the uber peaceful parks right in the middle of the city. You can just go to collect yourself if you're overwhelmed. Which path, champions? I think we'll go left. Palm Grove? Let's have a look at the palm grove. We'll go right. Where are the crocodiles? No crocodiles down here, mate. They're up north. Oh, wow. It feels like you're in another country all of a sudden. Oop. Karawong. We're hearing about 4 different types of birds at the moment. It's greenhouses. Oh, we might have a standoff here. There you go, champ. Good old bin chickens. It was funny when we went up to visit my cousin and his family up in Townsville. It was in summer, was it? One of them, it was in summer. No, it must have been like spring. But you can't really do anything up there in summer, water-wise. You can't swim in the ocean because you get irukandji and saltwater crocodiles. You can't swim in the river because you get freshwater crocodiles. All this beautiful water around you and you can't really use it. How you going, champion? You going alright? Birds with Aussie accents. Yeah, they've got that nasal obnoxiousness to them, don't they? Oh, look at the spear on that. So these are the ones that need fire to survive. Basically, it prunes them, and after they're exposed to fire, they grow this big spear out of the top, and that's where the seeds come out of. So they need fire to reproduce. Sounds like there's an ibis fight happening. Jesus. Ah, they're in the trees. That's what's going on. Oh, having a root. Having a root. Horny little buggers, aren't they? It's not even spring yet, champions. No wonder there's so many of them. I don't know what that is. Mum, what's that plant? No idea. This is all very tropical down this end. Where we went yesterday, it was more like Port Jackson figs, kauri pine, big trees. The herb garden. Lemon balm, common balm. Ah, sign's gone. Looks like lemongrass down there, some native version of it. And here we have Willamite pine. Well, I think it's one of the oldest plants, natives in the world, maybe? Dinosaur food, brothers. Yeah, we'll head down to Opera House after this, Paul. Still got 75% battery, should make it. That's on the phone. I've got to figure out a way to plug a battery bank in so we can get longer time, because the camera yesterday streaming for an hour and a half only went down by like 30%. It's the phone that gets smashed because it's transmitting the video. Alright, succulent garden. This is the one we should have gone to yesterday because Michelle loves succulents. She's got a whole bunch of them. So many weird plants, man. So glad I got Sony Boy. He actually focuses, unlike Panny Boy. Hello Vera. Hello Vera. That's an old man joke, you gotta say it. Oh, look at this thing. What's that? Looks like prickly pear. You got dozens of succulents, Wes. Every time someone says they're into plants and they got nothing but succulents, you just think, oh, they're a busy person, they don't have time to water them all the time, take care of them, they need something that's low maintenance. You can tell they put a big margin between the people and the plants. That's a currawong you can hear. Looks like a magpie, a little bit like a crow, but more white. Visually it's somewhere between a crow and a magpie. This is prickly pear, isn't it? It's it's a bit of a problem out here. But they can grow, they can feed it to camels. Camels can eat the shit, spikes and all. They just grind it up and swallow it down. Crazy buggers they are. Someone's de-spiked these ones because they're close to the walking path. Variegated thing back there that you see everywhere. In all the new soulless house estates, they put them out the front until they die and get ripped out and replaced with AstroTurf. Hey, we've got a botany enthusiast from the EU. That's awesome. I'm glad I could fulfill your niche on a completely unrelated channel. I do just random stuff on this channel. People get upset at it, but I don't really care. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to... It's like show and tell. I'm here to show you things that I find interesting or exciting. And here we are. Any peyote here? We could sign off for a few days. Tripping out in the botanical gardens. seen this one before. What's that one called? Looks like almost like a pineapple. Succulents generally do well in Phoenix, Arizona heat. As long as they get some water now and then. It looks like beaver tail cactus in my backyard. There are very few long spines of them. Oh, okay, so that one's less spiny. I just assumed they've taken it off because it was close to the path. Paul says my dad has a family of currawongs he feeds. Meat scraps to each morning. They're quite friendly. Yeah, they been part of your family. You just got to be careful when you feed them, because they are eating, insects which have like calcium in their shells and stuff. If you feed them just meat, A, it can clog up their gut, and B, it can lead to calcium deficiency. They have problems like in the worst cases, their beak like fully doesn't grow, so they're dying from starvation. So it's best to go to your local like reptile supplier and get like crickets and stuff to feed them, what they'd normally be eating. I suppose it's easy with cockatoos and stuff, you can just give them seeds. Speaking of, noisy buggers for how far away they are. Cockatoos are like the punk rocks of the bird world. Punk rockers, I mean. They got mohawks and everything. It was very smelly bush. You don't want smelly bush. What's that one? That's in full flower. Veronica Maureen. Rhododendron. Yes, it is a nice place, Wes. You wouldn't believe you're in the most popular city in Australia, would you? There's no one here. Perfect. It's the beauty of being an early riser. That's what I keep trying to tell Michelle. She's probably watching, she'll get upset. She'll be asleep. She'll be asleep still. Yeah, it does smell amazing. And it changes continuously as you walk through. Alright, or we could head down this way and we'll have half a chance of getting to the Opera House on time. Need smell-o-vision. One of these days, boys. One of these days. .5G flex. I'm actually on 4G right now. It drops up and down from 5G to 4G. 5G is like, what is it? It's only like 100 meters or something, if that, range. this way. I'd let you guys direct me, but you'll walk me the furthest away from the hotel. You'll look it up on Google Maps or something. Oh, look at those ones. So that's a peewee you're hearing. A shrieking sound. And cockatoos off in the distance. I wish this was stereo. The Camera Fire app that I'm using, it's really good once you pay for it. Here's a peewee. But its limitation seems to be it can't stream in stereo. It defaults to mono. Well, it doesn't default, there's no option. It's just mono or nothing. Succulents are so poorly named, most of them taste terrible. Wow, yeah. Should try smoking them then. Little champions, we've got them up near my place too. Just don't care, eh? Oriental garden. Oh, hello Pee-wee. What are you trying to do, mate? That's what I should be doing. Can't run with the camera though. Mono or nothing and the chicks are free. You're always on, aren't you, Lyle? Always. Bamboo garden. Man, that reminds me of Japan, that bamboo forest. If you haven't watched it, check out on my channel a bit over a year ago where I did a video of a little back single track walk behind Fushimi Inari when we were in Japan. Trees are just so massive here. It's hard to get a scale of it, but I tricked Nikki into trying tapas tacos. Turns out there's a statute of limitations on forgiveness. Trepas. Sorry, I'm trying to read this. What's that? I don't know what that is. Something that's not great, I assume, or something that's rather strong. You get those huge bat type things flying above the high buildings. What, you mean bats? Yeah, heaps of them. They'll be roosting up there somewhere right now. Pretty cool, isn't it? Tug of war through an invisible window. I just love stuff like that. Like, who wakes up in the morning and says, I'm going to make this? It's not going to earn much money and it's not going to take over the world, but I just want to do it. And I think, how much art, how many things that make life worth living were started by someone thinking that way. I just want to do this just because, not because it's profitable or... Oh, tripe. Tripas. Gotcha. Look at this. It's an entire forest of the root system of that tree. It drops down these tendril things. That's Port Jackson fig. And they just keep growing until they reach the ground, and then it turns into another root. If it's not disturbed. So over there, you might see in the distance is a little blip. That's Fort Denison. It's previously some military thing, and I don't know much about the history, but now it's just cafes and shit. You get a boat out there. What a city to live in, eh? Yeah, tripe's one of those things that doesn't really taste like anything, doesn't it? It's like it's all how you prepare it. Looks like there might be some storms off the coast. What are these, cocos palms? We always get talking about food, don't we, champions? I haven't had breakfast yet. Look what's around the corner. Alright, we're back on the 5G there, Lyle. Nah, there's a crane in the way. Because I got the lens, single fixed focal length. We're gonna have to zoom with my feet, champions. But once we get up close, the beauty of the wide angle lens is it really makes everything look immense. You get a good feel for how big everything actually is. Jesus, that guy has long legs. They're up to my chest.
Slow down.
It's easy to run when your legs are 2 meters long. That's the skyline, champions. This is what you're seeing. And all the marketing bullshit. That's it. I've seen several gigs here. They've all been rock stuff. Saw Hiatus Coyote. I saw Chris Cornell about 6 months before he passed away. Very glad I got to see him in that setting. It was quite inspiring. He did say some stuff between the songs that alluded to his sort of loss of faith in mankind. So everyone says conspiracy bullshit, but he was a depressed man. He always battled with it. I mean, read his fucking song lyrics, you know. Everyone wants to make something out of, well, not nothing, something really bad, depression. They try and explain it away with other shit. Yeah, I actually declined to go to a work Christmas party and went to see Chris Cornell instead because I worked with a bunch of dickheads at the time, and fuck, I'm glad I declined that party because it was the last chance to see him. Yeah, it was designed by a Danish guy, but then I believe an Aussie took over. He quit. Something happened, I can't remember what, but yeah. Someone quit, someone else took over. Because it blew out the budget massively. Every government project blows out the budget. It's standard. Wouldn't be a government project if it didn't. Look at all these fit people. Jogging's not hard enough, they got to put a weight vest on. Jogging's enough, champions. Great grandfather helped build the Harbour Bridge. Wow. Well, I guess a lot of people would have that in their ancestry. A lot of people worked on it, but that is awesome, driving over it knowing that your great grandfather worked on it. Should we go up steps, champs? Alright. Not gonna run though. If I trip over, I'll smash my camera. I brought Sony boy, sorry. I've ignored my prime directive of it never leaving the workshop. It is nice having a camera that can focus though. So this is where Crowded House played their final gig on the Opera House steps. The audience down there. It's fenced off up the top, you can't go right up the top. You can see the little ceramic tiles, it just looks white from a distance, but it's tiled. You see the tiles are actually alternate colours. So there it is up close. Never seen that before, have you, champions? So in here's a restaurant and bar. A beautiful view. 180 degrees or more. We've got a piano up the top there. There's all lots of little bars and restaurants and stuff in there. It's not just an opera hall. There's multiple halls too. I've actually played in there. Played guitar in there for a high school thing. Oh, that's fenced off too. And there she is. You can smell the sea air coming in. And normally I associate that with holidays because that's what it smells like when I go down the coast. Yeah, she's a pretty city. That's the ferries. I think there's 4 or 5 of them. Over there in the distance you got Luna Park. Theme park from the from early 1900s, I think. I really should know my history before I start saying shit, eh? I think I'll just shut up. I've been too young and immature to care about history up until, I don't know, my 40s. So down under here, you can see there's a stairwell that disappears under the pavement. There's like a whole bunch of shops and bars and stuff that run kind of level with the water. Might go down and have a look at that. I'll get another view from over here first. There's no one doing a bridge climb at the moment, but they do multiple bridge climbs a day. You see the people standing up the top of the bridge. There's a little office down there where they start from, near the cruise terminal. There's one of those bars I talked about. Oh, it's Mum's favourite song. Mum, you watching? I know, I thought it was Cry For Me. Had that same sort of progression. Lower Concourse, Opera Bar. I remember sitting here after I played at the Opera House for that icicle thing, and this massive storm rolled in and lightning hit the bridge. It was fucking intense. Fucking intense, mate. Can you get down there? Hey, walk around. There's a little barricade. Yeah, it's this champion's little tour of Sydney. I'll get a copyright strike if I go that way. There's the Opera Bar, overpriced beers and food. When you're in the area, you just got to be a bit free and easy with the old cash. Otherwise, you just end up having a shit time. You just got to factor in that each time you go to the city, it's going to cost you like $1,000 if you stay in. Payphone. They're all free now. Just free phones, you can call whoever you want. I wonder if you can call international. Probably not. Give one of you boys a ring. Do like to call Michelle when I go for a walk just randomly because it shows up with some weird number. Look at the cute little escalator. I've never seen such a small escalator. May as well just put 4 steps there. Yeah, that's Mum's favourite song. Who's the singer again? I forget. What's new? Brad forgetting something. So this is all the tourist shops, like all the Australiana, made in China. All the flags and plushy koalas and kangaroos and stuff. So this is like a prime tourist area. Circular quay, not quay. So if we've got enough battery, we could go over to the, as I said in last chat, walk past the Museum of Contemporary Art the other night. And I said to Shell, oh, there's the Museum of Contemporary Art. known to Lyle as the scrap metal plant. It's just over there, it's that brown building in the middle. Surrounded by the same corporate buildings you see everywhere. These are all apartments above us. I can imagine what they're worth. I'd like to take you on a ferry trip, but I'm going to have to wait till Shell gets up for that. I've never been on a ferry before, champions. Done so many first things with Michelle. Travel overseas, eat sushi. Now I love it. Go up to the top of Centrepoint Tower, which you can't see from here. I actually fitted out well, I didn't fit out, I did the drafting and design work for a restaurant at the top of Centrepoint Tower, Bar 88. It's like a retro, it looks like you're walking into a Austin Powers set. Of course everything was round and shiny gloss white, so pretty difficult to manufacture, let's just say that. It's time to take the jacket off again. Literally, winter in Sydney, if you're walking, it's still shorts and t-shirt weather. If you're standing still you get cold, but if you're moving around, shorts and t-shirt all year round. Oh, seagull. Doing a bit of you've got the barge there. Weird to see like a whole job site on a barge. Got 5 bars of 5G, champions. Should be streaming like a motherfucker. So that's the ferry wharfs. You're going to get your ticket. You can actually use the Opal card, which is like our, I don't know what they call it, the Oyster card or something in the UK. You can use that on everything now, the ferries, bus, train, light rail. It's really good, they finally brought in a universal system. Oh, wait for old mate. Thank you, sir. Love the early morning light. Brand new day, champions. Full of possibilities. And beers. No. And Red Bulls in that guy's case. Yo, Pastor, what's going on? Your nan grew up in Manly. It's back when everyone's grandparents like grew up in these places that are now like become these massively expensive gentrified areas. And a few of them still hang on to their old houses. It's
normally we're trying to run like 445s.
I gotta get running, champions. Every time I go somewhere where everyone's running, it makes me feel so jealous and unfit. Circular Quay, train station's up there. Oh, come on, Sony boy. Need to stop it down a bit. It's more like it. Oh, that sounds lovely. out's too low. So I really need my variable, what's your name, thing with stuff. Variable ND filter, that's what I'm trying to think of. So we go up there, and that's the rocks where I started off yesterday. Should have at least brought my polarizer filter. Too early, chimneys. Haven't had enough coffee. Alright, so there's the Museum of Contemporary Art. As Lyle knows, is a scrap metal recycling plant. And then here's the wanky, typically brutalist, kind of stereotypical attachment on the side. Oh, and here's the thing where I got my thumbnail for last night's video. Sculpture. There's actually, I think this might be permanent, because it was here last year too. Yeah, it's on concrete. Oh, Lyle, does that trigger you? The graphic design there? Go down a step. That way. Wow. Yeah, the thing that tripped me out last night, I had a close look while I'd had all the lights on, and you can see the machine marks in this. All of these were fucking rotary drilled, man. Like possibly hand drilled. You can see the plunge marks from the, it looks like hand drill press. Like well, it could even be hand drilled, because you can see a few of them wandered, which is what happens when you're holding it by hand. I just assumed it would have been laser cut and formed up, but nope. Wow. I guess it is artwork. You're supposed to take time with it, aren't you? So, because Vivid's over, they're taking down all the barricades and crowd control stuff. So it's going to be like a construction zone for the next week or so. It's a lovely dead cat, yeah. Small. It's a dead kitten, Lyle, because it's too small to be a full cat. That's for the big shotgun mics that the big boys use, not this $80 thing. Alright, there's the Orient Hotel, which is getting renovated, so that's why it's got a wrap over it that is printed to look like the Orient Hotel. Spare no expense there. And this is the rocks. This is what we refer to as the rocks. So, because this used to be like the dock workers and stuff, I'll go back. brighten her up a bit again. Because all the dock workers and stuff used to work around here. This was all like a seedy, seamy sort of alcohol, prostitution, opium den kind of fucking area, and like disease and stuff they'd bring in from their travels. So it was a pretty unseemly place. But now, like most cities, gentrified. So it's a cafe and restaurant district now. Let's go up a back alley. Let's find a narrow little alley. They're my favourite. So this is a restaurant we had dinner at on Friday night. Pony. Very nice. Lots of regional stuff, like you can get kangaroo and whatever there. Very nice duck. There's the Munich Brauhaus. We can get a big stein like Lyle was talking about on his stream today. Alright, I don't think that alley's dingy enough. I think I need a dingier alley. Here's that tunnel that had those projectors. Oh, they've already got rid of them. Have they? Oh no, they're still there. One or two. Just looking at the bridge itself. At least nothing, I'm getting some good exercise this trip. Jesus, done nothing but walk. This is what I'm talking about. Did ya? Hungover lads. Probably still drunk from the night before. I know the feeling, boys. Not today, but in my youth. Radio room. Escape rooms. Oh no, panic room. Sorry, I couldn't read there. Couldn't read their shit graphic design. Plus I'm short-sighted. That's not really dingy enough, champs. It's too bright and airy. What's up there? That's more stairs. What's up here? We were headed up to the Lord Nelson, but it's not open yet. I better not start sinking pints while Shell's still asleep. So this is like one of the most historic areas of Sydney. But yeah, once everyone gets a hold of it, just turns into the same modern looking stupid shit everywhere. I don't know why people don't build stuff to look, you know, old. I mean, everyone sees an old building and they think that looks beautiful. Like, look at the one there. What would you prefer to live in? The one there with the classic arched doors and windows and stuff, and the wrought iron grille, or this fucking monstrosity with facades that probably need to be replaced every 10 years. Is that a pathway? Yes, it is. The Billy Tea. Museum and shop. There's all little boutique-y shops around here, hidden away. Like, this is the old Sydney. I'd rather live in something like that. Maybe with a veranda than one of those modern bullshit things. We hit a dead end. They really go above and beyond with the hoarding these days, eh? When they're doing a construction job, they actually build like a perforated stainless wall in front of it. Used to just be shade cloth. Longs Lane, Sydney Harbour Bridge. Alright. Yeah, everything's really clean, taken care of. It's a nice city. eBay headquarters. Go there and ask for a refund. Random little walkway with palm trees. So this is the main way. See this road up here? This is a Carl Expressway. You can see off in the distance, you probably can't, but under that bridge, that's one of the pylons of the harbour bridge. So that's the main drag to drive over the harbour bridge to North Sydney. If you keep driving on that, you end up going on the M2, which goes up north of Western Sydney, Porkham Hills and whatnot. If you follow it far enough, it joins back up to the M4, which is the main run that sort of heads directly to my house so directly west from Sydney. They sort of all hook up. Ooh, teppanyaki. See how easily distracted I am? Doesn't look like any teppanyaki restaurant I've been to. Oh, let's go down here. Is that Hart's Pub? There's a decent pub down here called Hart's Pub. I think that's it. It's pretty unassuming from the outside, but it's a good pub. I love the sign, switch to tea, and it's facing the pubs. I don't think the pub patrons will be switching to tea, I hate to tell you. Alright, let's go down to the main drag, George Street, where it all happens. After we get run over. And I might head back and get my lovely wife a coffee. A bit of exercise for the morning, champions, working up a bit of a sweat. Yeah, the old buildings in Sydney are some of the oldest in the country, but they're not that old in the scheme of things. Like, you go to Europe, there's shit from the 1400s, man. Older. Interestingly, there's quite a bit of old stuff out our way, because obviously they were heading west to find places to start farming. So there were a lot of settlements further out on the plains, near where the shop is. And some of the old grave sites there, you've got yeah, like gravestones from the 1600s and early 1700s and stuff. Obviously been likely been recreated to replace eroded old ones. Even George Street's quiet this time of day on a Sunday. All the vehicle barriers left over from Vivid. Oh, coffee shops are open. Yeah, don't we have like the population of Canada in Australia or something? Not Canada, fuck, California. I was looking at CA. $27 million, yeah, something like that. We could fit plenty more in. Just need to start building more cities. This is Morrison's, an oyster bar. Not a bad place. Good place even if you just want to sneak in for a beer. Oop. That black building on the corner there used to be Club Link, I think it was called. It's like a metal and punk club. You go there and they had this bar down the bottom where they just played like brutal metal and stuff. Just headbang like crazy. All the social rejects and shit. Friendliest people in the world, but all the weirdos would hang out there. It was great. Fell asleep behind an ATM machine there once, just between you and I. Come on, I was like 20. We're gonna jaywalk? I've got video evidence, I probably shouldn't. Let's get down another alleyway. Oh. Every time. Hello, Ibis. It's a shame that pub shut. Some hectic times there. Establishment, that's where all the douchebags hang out. Like a nightclub. The Grumpy Baker. Well, we're down to 10% battery, champions, and we're pretty much back to where we started. So good walk. I don't know how many kilometers that was. Should get a Fitbit or something, but what does it matter? Just walk till your legs are sore and I stop being fat, pretty much. I agree. I wonder if that's like subtly telling you not to sleep in the alleyway. Don't stop now, go to the end of the alley and leave. There you go, champions. What a way to end the stream. Alright, well I might leave it here. Thanks for joining us again. My phone's about to die, so I'm going to go get coffee and wake up my darling wife. Take it easy, keep your head down, keep your ass up. See you on the next one.